So while making the script for this video, I actually found out that the one and only Big Boy Baby Man Giguk had already made a video about this topic 5 years ago, and he pretty much said some of the points that I was gonna make. So yeah. That being said, why let a good script go to waste, I say? I'll throw my opinion into the ring for the 3 people that actually want to hear it. So here you go, random 3 people. I was gonna make this video about a retrospective for Sword Art Online and to see if it really is as bad as you remember it to be, but honestly, I feel like I don't have anything to add to that discussion anymore. Especially at the rate certain channels go off on SAO, I feel like y'all already know the backstory of the franchise. If anything, it's actually more difficult to be a weeb and not know anything about SAO. You've probably seen at least one dude dressed up as black-haired Jesus at your local con, and that's not without good reason. As of me making this video, which is July 2022, the first season of the anime sits at the number 5 spot of most popular anime of all time on MAL, and your favorite Anituber has probably made a video about SAO totally not for monetary reasons, but just because they absolutely love talking about the show.
Sword Art Online is ass. OP to ED and everything in between, the whole thing stinks and I hate it. But I didn't always. As a matter of fact, when the series first started airing, I thought, this is okay. I mean, I've seen better, but I've seen worse too.
Wait, what do you think of Sword Art Online?
I don't like it. I really don't.
Even your boy MatPat wanted to cash in on the SAO train 4 years ago in 2018. And it isn't just the big fish in the pond that's making noise about this anime. Anitubers of all sizes and stripes are still making content about this anime 10 whole years after the first season's release. Present company not excluded, of course. My point though is that this franchise has staying power. Love it, hate it, be indifferent towards it, SAO as a franchise has managed to maintain its relevancy in a day and age where popular seasonal anime would spend less than, I would say, a month in the spotlight before some other more brighter and flashier thing takes its spot. Anyone remember My Dress Up Doll when it came out a few months ago and how it dominated the online forums, and now pretty much short of season 2 getting announced, the same people and spaces immediately stopped talking about it the moment the next seasonal lineup of anime came in? I think Scamboli Review said it the best in this.
Anime moved way slower in 2012. Today, you can look at any season for the year and find at least 4 good shows if you dig. Back then, we would have for the whole winter. That's why you kids are so spoiled now. There were banger seasons, but the truth is, new anime comes out faster than back in the day. So all of our little eyes were glued to each seasonal release. Fairy Tail was awesome, maybe this one will be cool. Everything was a landmine that would either be a dud or completely blow your socks off.
Seasonal anime comes and goes super fast. One moment people are talking about how Marin is literally the second coming of Christ in waifu form, and next, people are already talking about which character is gonna dethrone Marin from that position. And yet here we are, with SAO still going strong in spite of this fact. And that's exactly why this video is titled the way it is. Look, I don't want to echo what literally all other Anitubers before me have already said, because God knows that shit has been beaten to death.
I can milk him. I can milk you.
I do believe that SAO as an anime is deeply flawed and not well put together, especially some scenes in the latter half of the first season. If you know, you know. So I'm not gonna say any of that. But what I will say is that I feel a lot of creators and Anitubers don't really give credit to SAO for one simple thing. It survived. And it's still surviving. The author of SAO, Reki Kawahara, and A1 Pictures, the studio that's adapting it into animated form, have found a formula that works and still continues to work. Just to give you an idea of how big the SAO franchise is at this point, there are a total of 3 seasons for the anime. 5 seasons actually, if you count the fact that they broke up the last 3rd season into 3 separate parts. 1 spin-off series about a completely different cast of characters, 18 different games released across an entire decade, and 2 feature-length films, with a 3rd one coming out at the end of this year. That is a lot of SAO. And this survivability can be chalked up to, or at least in my opinion can be chalked up to the sheer effort and dedication from all the parties involved in making SAO work. I haven't watched anything past season 2 of SAO, but from what I've seen on YouTube, A1 Pictures are still killing it when it comes to animating SAO with solid production values all around. And the OST, which I always found to be the strongest part of the series, is still going with Yuki Kajira at the helm across all the seasons and the films. Hell, for their 10th anniversary of the franchise, they literally used Crossing Fields in the trailer, cause even they know that shit slaps. At the end of the day, all of this works for SAO because, to a degree, it doesn't matter what anime was first or who's more popular. Popular, I cannot talk. What matters is who's left. We can sit here and debate about how shows like Full Metal Alchemist or Death Note are far better than SAO and how you shouldn't waste your time with bad anime. But you want to know the difference with SAO and any of those more highly rated anime? The difference is that SAO still gets content, even 10 years after its first season. And chances are, it's still gonna get more content in the years to come. Whether or not SAO is objectively a bad anime will be something that weebs online will continue to discuss and for Anitubers to milk dry. But it's because of this constant discussion and milking is partly why SAO is popular as it is. Other animes have aired and went. But as for SAO and its characters, well, they're here to stay for at least a while longer.